We did show you some apps. We showed you a bunch of different apps. Some of them were fun, like building paper airplanes. We showed you some word games. We've got some animation games. We've got some sensor-based games. We've got all sorts of really cool stuff. Now, where did those apps all come from? They're all samples. Every single app you saw is a sample. None of them are shipping with Windows 8. They're just sample apps that exercise the platform. So how did we build those apps? Well, it turns out we created 17 different teams at Microsoft, and each team had 2 or 3 developers. And then we started a clock, and we gave them 10 weeks to build their app. And that was it. They had to go from scratch. Sounds pretty much like a challenge. And also, by the way, Windows 8, the build you got wasn't even done yet when they started. So they had a moving platform, moving tools, moving APIs, and they were busy building these really cool apps that you're going to become addicted to. Who were these volunteers? Turns out they were our college interns this summer. And you know what? And 20 of them are right here, right now, who just want to say hi as the first Windows 8 developers. So please give a hand for the first Windows 8 at Metro Style. Stand up, guys. How's that for a little end of summer event? I got to know these guys pretty well. So we showed you a lot of apps. We didn't even show you all the features of Windows, but boy, there's a lot of stuff here. But let me show you their video of their summer of apps. They had a great time, and so they made this video for you.
I got to Seattle by driving all the way from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
I packed up my Ford Escort and headed out.
I packed for Seattle and then left immediately for my flight.
When I first got here,
Boot camp was like non-stop.
A full day of just people coming and talking to me about
the APIs and frameworks of Windows 8.
I just got so absolutely excited.
You don't need to be familiar with everything to make a good application.
There's so many opportunities here and so many directions we could head in.
I've met my team already.
It's a lot of fun for us to work together.
the 3 of us bring so many different perspectives to the table.
We spent 2 weeks brainstorming and thinking of cool ideas.
We just sort of camped out in front of a whiteboard.
We first decided on the key experience that we wanted to deliver.
We wanted to make sure that we knew at every single frame what the user wanted out of it, what we were going to give them, and really how we should make that the most engaging and best experience we could.
Going forward, basically, we're in code mode, and
We're kind of going into a lot of uncharted territory.
We are going to have to make trade-offs to meet the schedule. Our app's coming together really well.
I am just super proud of my team.
Our app turned out magnificently.
Fortunately, we're not seeing a high number of bugs.
It's mostly been okay. A lot of it's just like little polished things.
People are going to have a blast with Labyrinth. They're going to sit down, put in their headphones, turn on their slate, and start playing our game, and they're just going to have a fantastic experience.
For me, my role here was to sort of help Windows make the best API they can. I'm jealous of all the people who get to use it in its final state because it's going to be beautiful.
Way to go, guys.